Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona. All right, folks. Here's the thing today. Martinsville's a short track. So is Richmond. Richmond's a 3/4 mile track. That's a short track. I said I wasn't going to run an endurance. I lied. I'm going to run an endurance. It's a wide track. Corners aren't as sharp as Bristol or Martinsville. So we're going to run it. New Hampshire's another one that'll be questionable, but it just kind of more or less is how I feel about it. You saw Martinsville. They drive like absolute insane, and everyone's smashing into each other, and it's not just me causing the cautions. I think Richmond might be a cleaner race, so we're just going to try it. It's 200 laps. Let's get out there, do a little bit of practice, and I'll see you right before qualifying. Well, we're going to get lapped by a couple guys, but we were in the 23s, mid-23s. We could beat out with a great lap. We could get in front of Labonte, but the reality of it is I feel like our race is around the 15 mark, just in general for a race perspective. You got to be honest with yourself about what you're going to be able to maintain. Now, that's not to say that there aren't wrecks that, change that whole perspective, but as it stands right now, I made some good adjustments and the car feels really good for what we have. Oh, I also made a night car. Obviously, it's black with highlighter blue. It's actually a lighter blue than the other car is, but you can't really tell because the other car is white. And, but you're never going to see this, but I actually did make the spokes and the wheels black for this race as well. I might keep them because they look pretty cool, but the dish part doesn't. Anyway, 23.6. I'm actually pretty happy with that because we didn't go so well that we're going to be in a spot we shouldn't be in. So, yeah, the Polaris 199 Chevy Camaro looks pretty good today, don't it? All right, let's do this. It's going to put us down at 17th overall, which, I guess then we're racing still for 15th is what our race goal is. My goal is 15th. I guess my reality puts us at 20th based on what I said before because it was right around where Gordon is. So 200 laps to find that one out, and it starts right now.
Whether under the lights or the bright sun of day, Richmond International Raceway is home to excitement. The action track, as it's known, combines the best of both worlds, super speedway speeds and short track action. At 3/4 of a mile in length, it's not unusual to witness tempers flaring at Richmond.
I'd love to do night cars, all the paint schemes, and I would if I had 10,000 subscribers. Seriously, though, it would take a long time for some of these cars. Some are already kind of there. But I would take, even out of Atwood there, I'd take the white off his car. Just have it be black. I'd flip the one on the Labonte. It'd be black with orange stripes. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so we have to kind of pay attention to... Yeah, we got right inside of Labonte. That's what I was worried about, was we were going to end up getting in a spot where that jump, sometimes it's great and other times it's not for us. Oh, of course. Why not be 3 or 4 wide? We just got to focus on what we have. Not freak out. It's the short track, but unlike the other ones, you can do almost 90 miles an hour around those corners. So I don't feel as it's such a huge need to just slam on the brakes and put us in a bad spot. So that part is nice. We brake a little later than them, which is wrong, but it seems to work for me, so I do it. I don't think that they even hit. I think they come off the gas here and then they start to brake, and we come off the gas and slam on the brakes. I'm not saying which. I'm not gonna claim which is right or wrong. That Sitco car would look cool with black instead of white. How about that? It would. We're gonna ride his fender around the corner a little bit here. Forget you, dude. I'm getting in between you two, the Burton brothers. I was right in the last race. That is Ward in the 22 and Jeff in the 20, or the 99, we're not doing bad, but we just, well, I said it. I called it earlier. 20th place is probably where we're going to end up, and it seems to be looking a little bit like that. I think we're fine. with that, oh, I should check how many laps do we get to a tank. Ooh, 50 something. That's nice. So three stop, barring cautions, and I do not want cautions in this track. No cautions in this race. It's an endurance race on a short track, and it's just different than the other ones, though. And I think New Hampshire is kind of like that, too. New Hampshire has really long straights. And this track, everyone's not stuck together. You don't see a bunch of smoke going into every corner. It's not bad. So we'll do what we can here. And not much I mean, there's actually a lot of stuff going on. I don't feel like talking about it right now. I just feel like driving and getting through stent number 1. So we're going to speed it up because we've got a lot of racing to go and probably a lot of things to talk about as the race continues to progress. So we'll catch you. Hopefully, it would be great if we're catching you when we're pitting. Caution flag flies. Not sure what it was for, but guess what, folks? It wasn't for us. 26 left on the tank. We're going to stay out. Mike Mack in the 116 Halo car appeared to have some issues. That's where that caution came from. We were feeling it, man. It was going all right. Everything was going pretty good. Now we got to do it again. We got to get through all of this where the left side is filled with cars that are a lap down, and the right side is all the fast cars. So, you know, we'll do what we can not to get caught up in anything crazy. Are you kidding me? Do you see who that is? Where? Unbelievable. Wow. All right, well, we'll see you after the caution because I'm not even going to talk right now. I cannot believe that we got smacked again by freaking Matt Kenseth. It's like his whole season now is just dedicated to trying to screw up our season.
Pace cars out. Still there. Get set. The race is going.
All right, let's try that again. I don't know where Kenseth is, but hopefully not near. Thank you, Ricky Rudd, for Robbie Gordon. Wow, Ricky Rudd. I just finished the statement there when I was saying it without even reconsidering who that was. These restarts are ridiculous. We're all right, but that one hurt. All right, we're fine. It's fine. We're good. We're going to scooch right in here and just kind of ride it out on the inside. At least when everything's happening, we're not going to be a part of the whole shabazz going on here. Wow, we're just gonna hang on the inside here, and I wasn't even touching the gas that whole time. I don't even know. This isn't. We'll pit this time because we just got blasted into a wall. Maybe it's our fault. That time might have been. I'll take that. I'll take ownership on that one, but I'll be honest with you, I just liked what was going on the first part of the stint because we didn't have all this bullshit.
Cars out.
We
Get
pit.
set. The race is
We
going
need to run
green.
this one all the way out. This stint.
Car low.
I'm tempted to just kind of hang back for a little bit here. Because we can, I mean, because we're not in it. And all the cars on the inside will likely just stay on the inside, so we don't have to worry about that part of it. But
Still there.
I just don't feel awesome about driving back up into this and having somebody jump across at me and all that
Still there.
jazz.
Car
But
low.
looks like the line is doing pretty well now. Of course, we just jumped to the inside. 117, McCabe is who that is. Why do I know that name? Because he's the guy I ran into the rear end of at Talladega. And it stuck. So far, aside from the 3 cautions in a row, which appears that we might get through this one without doing that again, but aside from those, I'm enjoying the race. It's been a good race as far as, like, just going around the track, improving my lap times. We've had a couple really nice laps. Getting around lap traffic when they're not all bunched up like this is pretty nice as well. I mean, we could jump up 2 spots and all of a sudden we're in 15th, which is my goal for this race. That would be really cool. But as it stands right now, maybe not. What are you doing, Wallace? Did you see that? Like, there's no reason for him to continuously squeeze me and then I'll just take the spot from him. Like, okay.
The car head is pitted.
Yeah, I think also we might get that. We did pits, but we're at the end of the stint for some of these other cars. So, I mean, I believe it's 51 or 52 laps in the tank. So you're going to see some of these cars that actually will be pitting. And that's just a couple laps off cycle for us, but that's a big deal because we didn't lose any positions when we pit. Mike Skinner just out of nowhere, though. Holy crap. I'd like to get back on the inside, but I don't want to be in the way for some of these cars that I think are going to be pitting. And I'm being, well, cautious-ish. Andretti is slow on the drive off.
Car is headed into the pit.
Really like to get around him, but I don't know if I can from the outside. We're certainly going to try it right now. I think I will. I think I will get around him. Skinner has a fast car, though, so he's, of course, going to cause problems for us doing what we're trying to do, but it's all right. It is okay. Some of these cars were behind us, and so they're a lap down or whatever.
6 cars headed into the pit.
As you can tell, we're in 15th place right now as some of these other cars are pitting. They're going to become a lap down, so that caution comes out before we have to pit again, and they don't pass us to get back on the lead, or their lap, my lap, whatever. It's not the lead lap for them. It would just be my lap, which pretty sure is the lead lap right now. They're screwed. To be honest, it's going to put them down, and they'd have to have a really hell of a drive just to catch back up. So we might be in a decent spot with these cars pitting if a caution were to fly.
All clear.
Now, my goal is to not have cautions. This track doesn't seem to be so bad. Maybe it's about 3 or 4 minutes. But other tracks, man, I'll tell you what. Talladega was brutal when we had a caution because you go around 3 times or something, and it's like 3 minutes a lap to drive around. 3 or 4 minutes a lap. You're going. It's obnoxious, but maybe it's not that long, but it certainly feels it when you're just sitting here. Anyway, looks like things have kind of balanced out a little bit, which makes me happy because it means we're not going to jump into a yellow anytime soon.
Still there.
Maybe we'll get to the 100 lap mark pretty quick and be able to
Still there.
ride this out for a while. So I'm going to, I made just a crazy move there trying to get in front of Burton. Both of them, for that matter. Well, come on, dude. I am there. I mean, I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to be there. So
Car high.
straighten your shit out and drive, but don't get in my way again. This is cosmetic stuff on a short track.
Into the pit.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and drive around and try to keep pace, and we'll bring you back with an update, probably midway through this stint. Probably midway. We'll catch you then. All right, we're midway through our run at this point. We're doing all right. We've had a couple run-ins with some cars. Not a big deal. Hit the apron once. Could have been a lot worse. No one was really behind us, and we were able to get right back to where we were. Earnhardt and like a group of 5 cars that got their lap back are so freaking fast. It's insane. They're literally about to come around and actually get their spot back just by driving through the pack to get here. It's absolutely nuts. And if things stay clean like they are, hopefully they do, because I much rather just run the race instead of worrying about cautions. But if they do run this way, we are poised to only have those 2 stops left. I thought we were a lap short. It turned out that we were actually 2 or 3 laps to the good in that sense, because we have 21 laps left in the tank and I think 118 left in the race. So every time we pit, I believe it's 51 or 52 laps in the tank, so it just helps us even more. As you can see, Ricky Rudd about to get up and pass us, and I'm not going to fight him. He's a lot earlier in his run than we are. Earnhardt, Newman, all of them, they're going to do the same thing, I bet, which, I mean, I can't do much about. So my goal, obviously, out here is just to run clean, run our race the way that we can. Be respectful of these other drivers that definitely have better equipment today. And, you know, that's gonna be what helps prevent these cautions from coming out. It was nice the last one because we didn't have cars right behind us. That's usually what gets me. I got a car behind me and I'll see him do something crazy, like, you know, I'll start to slow down and they come flying up on my rear end, and then I get all wild out of control because they either do hit me or they about hit me, and that's how we have the extra pile-ups when we come back from caution. So I'd rather just avoid those in general if I can. Andretti not too fast on the short track today. I might even be able to pass him on the outside here. Oh, maybe a little jump to the inside before we get to him. It's going to be nice as we get a clean pass going into 114 laps left, 17 in the tank. So, yeah, we've got a lot of laps left, or a lot of gas left in the tank still, which is nice. Nice that our run's not close to over. I'll say it again. I said it earlier, even though the cautions were happening, I've enjoyed the race. It's funny how it's a short track, but I'd say it feels obviously not like a speedway track. It's not a mile and 8. In fact, it's the exact half of a mile and a half track, but it feels good. It does to run it this way, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to go ahead and run the rest of this stint out, though, and we'll talk about it when we pit. Dude wants to drive down onto my freaking nose. He's going to get wrecked.
There's a spin in turn 4.
Like, what do you expect about that?
Still there. All clear. Car low. Still there. Car low. Car high. Car low. Car low. You're all clear. Car high. All clear.
Oh, he hit me. He caught me hard. Holy crap. Like, he didn't hit me hard. It just scraped across the bumper like that, though, and I did not like it. There's a lot going on right now.
Still there. Stay low. Still there. Car high. All clear. There's a spin in turn 3.
All right, we're going to be pitting, not this time around, maybe the next time around. Maybe 2 times around. I thought that said 3 laps left for like a whole ass lap now. It was weird. All right, yeah, we're not pitting. We'll pit this next time round. It'll drop us down to 1 lap, so that'll be good. And hopefully we'll be able to get in. I mean, we got to repair the radiator now, so that's going to take a second. And despite everybody really trying, we're not any wrecks that were of note, so...
Slow down.
Oh, we're good, dude. I feel fine. You're... Whoa! I think it was. I think it said 44. Ooh, that could be a black flag. I thought we were... Ugh, I hate the line here. I dropped us back to 18. That's okay. I did add a piece of tape because it seemed like when we got the radiator damage, it actually put us in that real prime spot. So I kind of added that piece of tape in hopes that it's going to be okay.
All clear.
We are... Well, at this point, it's not even a matter of driving to catch up to other drivers. Wow, Wallace. And look what you just did to Burton, Wallace, because you're an idiot. Thank you, Burton. I appreciate you not coming and plowing into my rear end. Wallace just turns down in front of us. I got to get hard on the brakes. I don't hit him, and then Burton decides to avoid me and trashes the wall. I feel terrible for him, but I also really appreciate him not blowing through me. I'll tell you, a couple drivers on this track that I know for a fact would have just driven right through our back end and ruined our car, which is finally in decent order.
Car low.
I got to get around Mikey here. This is killing me. Dude. There we go. We'll get around this
Still
time.
there. All clear.
There we go. So here's the gig. We're like, I don't know, 15 laps separated between the cars pitting next, those guys pitting next. The good news is, and this again goes back to the fact of why I don't want cautions, I believe, because we have to pit one more time, but only one more time. They have to pit this next time and another time, and that's fine. We learned that sucks because what they did on that last race, because they only had about 3 or 4 laps to go, was they went in, got a little bit of fuel, and they came out. We're able to... Oh, there goes Andretti right behind us, so I'm sure that's going to be a caution, so never mind. Yeah, I was going to say, I see 2 cars on the roof, I think, so... Well, that's going to change things for us, and if we're 2 laps down or whatever, we're screwed now. And we are 2 laps down, so that'll screw us. Because everybody that didn't pit yet is probably going to pit now. So that sucks really bad. Obviously, you saw it happen behind us. Had nothing to do with us. So we'll see you guys after the caution.
Get set. The race is going green. There's green
Get
flag.
set. It's green. Here we are. What, 2 laps down? Yay. Not because we should be, but because the caution came out just after we pit because the jerk
Stay high.
faces
Still there. Car
couldn't
low.
keep their stuff together. Just be normal. So So now...
Stay high. Still there.
Oh, come on. Just move! Like, I slammed on the brakes. I can't go any slower than I can, but it's stupid too.
Still
Did we
there.
hurt ourselves?
Car high. You're all clear.
It's just annoying. I hope that some of these cars didn't pit. I wasn't paying attention. As soon as a caution comes, I pick up my phone and start messing around. So yeah, I really hope, because Mike Skinner is behind us, but he's technically a lap ahead of us. Mark Martin is passable, which is so funny because he was part of the group that, well, actually, maybe he's got,
Still
well,
there.
sorry about that, Mark.
You're all clear.
I maybe didn't, I was thinking about you, I was looking at you, thus I came flying into you. But these are the guys that when they came off of pit road, holy crap, did they pass us like a bat out of hell. So now we're catching them. Problem is that they are a lap ahead of us, so we're just getting back on the same lap with them. It's not to say, I mean, because they're up here, it lends me to believe that they didn't pit. And it may have had something to do with them being like 20 laps and stuff. Oh my God. Well, you deserve that. You deserve that every bit. I could not have gotten on my brakes any harder than that without wrecking myself. What a moron.
There's a spin and turn
Appears
three.
that spin did not bring out the caution, which is good, because I didn't want it to. I don't need to be screwed over anymore. Just because I don't think that some of these cars in front of us have pit. And if that's the case, guess what? We might get our lap back, at least one of them. We were down a lap, but I accepted that. Being down 2 laps, I don't accept, and it's annoying. Ricky Rudd is the leader, or was. I don't
Car
know.
low.
I still also, judging by his front end, think he has to pit. Or do these guys just like, it's a short track, I'm not getting repaired? I probably should do the same thing unless I have mechanical stuff like that radiator. I, obviously should have gotten repaired like I did, but maybe not worry about repairing it if I don't have any mechanical issues. Just drive around with my front end destroyed. And, that might be it. You guys can't see the front end. Looks gorgeous right now, doesn't it? That's exactly right. I bet if I get into the cockpit of the car, though, the hood is all crinkled. Let's look. Not too bad. Oh, I just got around Kenseth. It's the Kenseth effect. I got around Kenseth and decided to be stupid.
Car low.
Ugh. I don't want to give up these because all these guys are the 2 laps ahead of us thing. And I think these are the ones that did pit, so they're 2 laps ahead of us.
Yellow's out.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway because the caution flies again. So if they didn't pit before, they're going to pit now. We are still 2 laps down.
Car's out.
Granted, we're in 15th place, which, guys, I did say that's where I wanted to be. And I'm not sure, but I think that Skinner and Labonte, I believe we end up, like, right back up behind them. I think. I'm not sure. Looks like Gordon pits, so he might have get caught. He might have gotten caught down a full lap behind us now, maybe. We'll find out. Got 72 left in the race, 33 in the tank, so we'll stay out. We'll catch you after this caution. All right.
Get set. The race is going green.
I don't know if anybody pit.
There's green flag.
I know there's a lot of cars up there.
Car low.
And we are 1 position above the next car being a lap down behind us. So there's that. We have no positions in front of us that we can... Whoa, Marlin. We have no positions in front of us that we can take without lapping or getting a lap back. So that's a whole thing.
Car low.
But, we do... Oh, that was... I wasn't expected. Let's get down. How about that? We should get down and drive like a normal car instead of what we were doing. How about that? How about it, folks? How about it? I don't know. I can't do it. Can you?
Still there.
Look at these. Everyone's just screaming at Labonte's like, I'm getting down even though there's 2 cars there. Stupid. He's going to do it this time. Nope, he's not because I'm there.
Still
That's
there.
right, sucker. You didn't think I was there, did you, buddy? Labonte! Oh, I'm there again. You didn't think it. Oh, shit. That's on me. I should just give him... On principle alone, I should give him the position there, right? That was kind of rude of me. I'm like, yeah, I'm here, and then I didn't brake, so I just run up the track on him. All right. Enough of these shenanigans, folks. There's Gordon, who I'm dang near positive is a lap down. He's going to have to get around us twice just to do anything, which he will, because I'll pit, and the caution will come out after I pit again, because that's been this race.
Still there.
I mean, we're in 16th. We're fine here. It's been okay. Everything is good with it. I'm letting him go because I want to get back inside. Let me inside, please. It's all right. I'm good. Park was up with that other group, though, so that's why he's quote-unquote on our lap. A couple other drivers that we could catch and pass are up there that aren't for position, but I mean, I'm just saying that they're not as fast as the cars they're with right now. How Atwood is up there. Maybe he's just got a good short track program. I don't know, but we have 23 in the tank, so we'll get back with you with about 4 left to go in our tank, which is going to leave us with, I don't know, 40, which is way enough gas to bring it to the end. Okay, we now know Kurt Busch is one of those cars that will drive through you when you touch the brakes. There's literally no... I would have destroyed the 2 cars in front of me if I didn't get on the brakes, and he did not slow down one bit at all. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's cosmetic, or not cosmetic. It is damage. It's aero damage, though. The big deal is I don't want him to do it again. So here we are, going to kind of try to force our way through here. And get back in line with Gordon. Is what we were doing just fine before Busch just decided to come flying into the scene. Well, Gordon, sorry.
Carlo, all clear.
I didn't realize we were that close to each other. He'll be fine.
There's a spin in turn 2.
Busch is just really fast. He's either leading the race or top 3. He's got to be. Caution flies. We've got 7 in the tank, but we've got less than 50 on the track, so we'll pit for our last time. Steve Park is the car that's in the accident. We're 3 laps down, so yeah, Kurt Busch is absolutely the... Kurt Busch is absolutely the car that is leading the race. Now that we're 3 down, now I start to get concerned that we're not going to get our bonus because we're 3 laps down. We'll see what happens. If we can avoid the calamity that we had in the first part of the race when we had that first caution, which we have so far since the other cautions have come out and all of that, if we can do that, we have a chance to get through the rest of this race in this one run right now without another caution. And that, folks, would make me very happy. We're currently in 15th. We technically have a chance because we're in front of some other... Whoa. Oh, hello, Mr. Rudd, getting a little out of shape there, sir. Need to crank that steering wheel to the left, not the right, as if I have any room to talk. As I crank that steering wheel to the left a little too hard. Dude. Oh, slow cars in the left lane. Or, yeah, in the left lane. Slow cars in the left lane suck, just like in real life. Oh, how did I... Yeah, my whole front end is crunched now. That's stupid. Yeah.
Still there.
We're damaged. Hopefully it's not going to affect us throughout. Hopefully we're going to be okay with this. Because I can see the damage every time we turn now. And truthfully, it all started with that stupid Cisco car right there, the 131. I don't know, I don't know who that is. Anyway, we're going to have to keep an eye on the good old oil temp right now. If it doesn't, if it doesn't eventually travel up to the 220 mark or 225 roughly, it turns red at 220, but you can get by for a while at 224-ish. I don't think I've ever blown an engine when I've had a radiator issue, but the damage is only 7%. When they tell you got debris on the radiator, it's 10%. So on this year's short track, I don't feel like it's going to affect us too much at all. We can't really do much from this position. So our goal obviously is to not be a part of any more of that crap that we had happen with us and Mr. Dale Jarrett there. And as usual, we're one car in front of the only other car that we can pass on the lap with us. It's just me and Atwood that are technically on the same lap together. Skinner and Blaney are there. Skinner was a lap behind us, by the way. And we took our pit, and that caution flipped that whole thing around on us. He was actually a lap behind us. Wasn't he? Or was he the one that was in front of us and we were trying to track down? Can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he was the one that was a lap behind us, and that's annoying. Anyway, having said all that, not much else to talk about. 44 laps in the tank. We have way less than 44 laps left in the race, right? I think it's in the 30s, isn't it? 32 to go. So yeah, we have only 32. That's cool. We'll be back with 5 to go. Enjoy this last part of the race, and hopefully we are pleased with our result at the end of it. Oh, geez, we almost ran. Oh, Robbie Gordon was the damaged car. We almost ran right into Atwood. How did Atwood get that fast all of a sudden? That dude is not that fast anyway. That was stupid. We're not pitting. We're riding this one out. So let's let it be. We'll see you after the caution. We got 19 to go at the line. So let's make it happen. And by make it happen, I mean let's just finish this race. Wow. Burton, holy crap, he said, Labonte, get out. And Labonte did for a second, and then said, watch this, and passed him. That's pretty funny.
Car high, clear low.
Hamilton in front of us just getting on the brakes hard because of one of these triple-digit bastards. Wonder if they ever say that about me. I don't know. There's Skinner next to us. Oh, Hamilton. Son of a... I mean, I believe I was smoking my tires. I don't know. There's smoke around me, but I definitely was full on the brakes. There was nothing I could do when he cut down like that. I think that's Borland next to us that we just did that to. My bad. My bad.
Car low, clear high.
Atwood. I'm so sick of you right now. It's just stupid. Also, I will be checking my radiator after that hit earlier because that was pretty big. We're still at 7%. We're still at 7%. I'm all right. Well, actually, I'm all right. Yeah, we are.
Clear low.
Get through these triple-digit cars like we just did. There's one left, the Cisco 131 car, which always, well, not always, but in this race has caused a problem multiple times. We are tight with all the hitting. We're tight off. That sucks. All right. Let's see what I can do. If I can just ride it hard into that corner and just take off around them. There we go. Oh, we got the 111 Coca-Cola car. Oh, we got a bunch of triple-digit cars around here. 18 to go. I'm going to just try to get around these guys. And we'll talk again with about 5 left if there isn't a caution before then.
5 laps to go.
All right, we're 3 laps down, so we actually are at 5 to go right now. The contact that we made earlier really tightened us up. We couldn't even fight Atwood at all. I'm overdriving the car for no reason. I mean, nobody can catch us. We're finishing 15th unless we wreck the engine right now. But just I mean, it's fine. 15th was the overall like super goal. 20th was where we thought we'd be. I don't like that Atwood beat us. I just don't like it. I feel like we were better than him. I feel like we're always better than him, so that was annoying. Not really sure what else to say about that, but it's obnoxious. So, see, even Kenseth, who has had multiple incidences with me over the, a number of races, he knows to get on the freaking brakes going into a corner. Kurt Busch just drove right through us like an asshole. Nobody likes that. No one likes that person to do that. I like Kurt Busch in general when he raced. I'm just saying right now in this. That was annoying.
Carlo.
I mean, I'm not getting anything for the Kenseth. We're actually going to get a place because when Stewart got damaged his whole race, I mean, I think he even led laps in this race. And now he's either in the pit. Yeah, he's still in the pit. So we got that 14. Well, we actually beat our goal then. That's pretty great. And that's why you want to finish, or that's why you want to race the whole race and get it, be out there competing at the end, because here we are.
Still there.
Taking around 3 and 4. Gonna drive off here. And gonna take home a 14th place finish, which I'm very pleased with after a 200 lap race. That's pretty awesome. My car decided to finish in the inside wall, but whatever. Top 5 in the race: Kurt Busch, Bobby Labonte, Dale Jr., Kenny Schrader, and Ricky Rudd. Look at that bad car. See, you can see the spokes on the inside are black now. Moment of truth. Did we get screwed again? We didn't. That is great. 168,920 in the bank. This makes me happy. Kurt Busch emerged victorious at Richmond on May 1st. Congratulations to the 97 Monster Toyota Camry team. Great racing. You were a dickhead, though. 14th place finish puts us at 23rd. We lost a position, but we are only 10 points out of Kenny Schrader, which we absolutely will pass. 15 points away from Atwood. 16 points away from Steve Park. So we've got some options, some ability still to get up into that second page. We want 1.1 million. That's what our goal is. So we're not quite there yet. 1.1 million is going to max out something. I can't remember what it was, but 970,000 is not bad. We're moving on up, that's for sure. Our next race is going to be at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Good old Charlotte. Well, technically Concord. Let's be a Concord. Let's be honest. But Speedway Boulevard, anybody? That's right. Looking forward to that one. Looks like that is actually going to be the Coke 600 or what have you. I don't know. This could be our longest race. That'll be fun. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for this episode, though. I want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. As of right now, today, we have 74 subscribers. 4 up just from a couple days ago, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, until next time, and as always, take care.